Dear students of BSc Part 2, a very good morning and welcome all of you to today's lecture. Dear students, in our previous lecture, we were expressing about Hess's law of constant heat summation, in which we defined Hess's law of constant heat summation. Any process which is undergoing A to B in so many paths with various methods, process, but according to Hess's law, the summation of enthalpy involved in every step and its sum always remains the constant. The necessary derivation we have derived in our previous lecture. Further, once again I repeat, Hess's law of constant heat summation can be utilized for the calculation of heat of neutralization, heat of dilution, heat of combustion, and so many other kinds of enthalpy. Dear students of BSc Part 2, today I will deliver the next topic, very special topic titled as temperature dependency of enthalpy. Temperature dependency of enthalpy. The important before delivery of my lecture today, one important instruction for all the students of BSc Part 2. I give to you my direction to all the students, my instructions. The pink color chalk I am using here to deliver my lecture for English medium, and pink color chalk I am using here for Hindi medium. Once again listen to me carefully. Of BSc Part 2, yellow color chalk I am using here for that is of English medium students, and pink color chalk I am using here for Hindi medium students. Let us try to understand to derive temperature dependence of enthalpy Kirchhoff's equation. What does Kirchhoff say and how does it is beneficial and contribution and utility in the environment of thermodynamical chemistry? According to that is of Kirchhoff, derived two important equations. First equations, dependency of that is of internal energy with respect to temperature along with heat capacity. The first equation we derive is known as that is of first Kirchhoff equation. Once again, the dependency of enthalpy with temperature with heat capacity Cp is known as that is of second Kirchhoff equation. Immediate, let us go back of this unit. Suppose we exclude heat capacity, the dependency of internal energy with respect to temperature is known as Joule's law. Students get confused. The dependency of internal energy with temperature, excluding, removing heat capacity is known as that is of Joule's law. But suppose we involve heat capacity into that is of internal energy. Now Joule's law will be replaced by that is of Kirchhoff's law. Once again, dependency of internal energy with temperature is known as Joule's experiment. If we include that is of heat capacity, it is known as that is of Kirchhoff equation. Let us try to derive first Kirchhoff equation here. Any chemical process undergoing from reactant A to that is of product B, it's that is of internal energy. I am writing here on the blackboard here. Case first for internal energy versus temperature. This chemical process undergoing reactant A2, that is the product B. Say equation number 1. The net change of internal energy one can write here. Del E is equals to EB minus EA, where EB, the product internal energy of product B, and A, internal energy of that is of reactant A. Now differentiate equation number 2 with respect to that is of temperature. Keeping state variable volume as a constant, we have d del E upon del T V is equals to dEb del T V minus dEA delta T V. Say equation number 3. Once again, differentiate equation number 2 with respect to temperature here. I am writing here, keeping volume as a constant here. We get the next quantity, next thermodynamic quantity, EBTV, EATV. Thermodynamically, EBTV we have defined in our previous lecture, said that is of heat capacity for product B. Similarly, heat capacity at constant volume for reactant A. The difference gives the change in heat capacity del CV, said that is of equation number 4 here. I am also writing here, where CV denote the heat capacity. Now, on integrating equation number 4 at appropriate limit, I mean to say with respect to that is of energy, del E12 that is of del E2 integral. Similarly, dt T12 that is of T2 here. Del CV is a constant here. On solving of this integral, we have the rest quantity here, that is of del E2 minus del E1 is equals to del CV T2 minus T1. Now compare this one equation from this one equation. In this equation, heat capacity is excluded here, where here heat capacity is involved here, included here. So this one equation is now known as first Kirchhoff equation. Similarly, in the same process, suppose for the process of that is of A to B, suppose we are using enthalpy, change in enthalpy del H is equals to HB minus HA. Then we are having del H2 minus del HV. The condition will be applicable for that is of this one equation. Differentiate equation number 2 in place of enthalpy with respect to temperature, keeping pressure as a constant here. We have the next important miracle equation, del H2 minus del H1. Here I am writing here, that is of internal energy is defined at constant volume, I mean to say heat capacity del CV. Since I am using here another one specific thermodynamic quantity enthalpy, so it becomes essential to involve to submit that is of heat capacity at constant pressure. This quantity will be SHT2 minus T1. We derived this one equation number 6A, this one equation number 6B. It is known as first Kirchhoff equation. It is known as second Kirchhoff equation. It is obviously, no doubt, internal energy is connected to that is of del CV, because internal energy is defined, is applicable for that is of heat capacity at constant volume, while enthalpy is defined as constant pressure. I mean to say quantitative relationship for that is of heat capacity at that is of constant pressure as enthalpy. Hence this one equation and this one equation, upper equation 6A is known as first Kirchhoff equation, a second one 6B equation is known as second Kirchhoff equation. Dear students, both the Kirchhoff equations are beneficial, knowledgeable and achievable for numerically point of view, and it was the last topic of unit 1 of BSc part 2 with the best wishes. This unit first thermodynamic 1 is now completed, and we will deliver unit 2 tomorrow. Title is thermodynamic 2 or BSc part 2 with my best wishes. Thank you very much.